What up? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. Of course, I'm yours truly, King Real. But as always, I'm not alone. I'm joined by my boy Skee Prophet, my man Skee Prophet. We don't call each other boys. Let me check that real quick. My man Skee Prophet, you know what I mean? And
What's
then
going on?
my other partner, you know what I mean, who always hit me with some good money, man, especially this NCAA football. He been killing it, man. He hit me with that good over with the Washington over the weekend, cashed it, had a few shots of Henny on him, so I had to bring him
Uh,
on to pay my respect. Our boy
uh,
Whammo G.
what's popping, bro? What's good with you, King? How you feeling, bro?
I'm
Man,
good. I got to say thanks on that over too. I tell that.
Oh yeah, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all do the same thing for me, bro. It's just money game sports, bro. We in here for y'all.
for sure, man. I'm happy to have you be a part of this NBA breakdown with us. You know, today we touched on this Atlantic Division, but first, Media Day. What was your first takeaway from Day today? What stood out to y'all?
Uh, it was nothing I didn't know. I really was into the Lakers. You know, the first day I want to see my team the most, and LeBron and Rondo just pretty much talking about they want to play with the smartest player, which is each other. They never really had anybody on the team who had that high IQ like themselves. And LeBron touched on how many playmakers we have and how it's going to be different than just having shooters and how he'll have to adjust. But it all sounds like he's confident, and it's nothing I didn't know. It sounds like everybody's looking forward to it.
Yeah, LeBron kind of cut his interview short too, man. He was quick and to the point. You know what I mean? Especially when they asked about Rondo. I love that part when they asked about Rondo, and he was just like, basically, he's smart. I want to play with smart
Yeah.
people. I don't want to basically. He don't want to babysit nobody anymore. LeBron is tired of babysitting. Anything you like on that? Well,
Bro, it was crazy because watching, and first off, y'all didn't bring up Lonzo. Lonzo walked in there slow. Then he come in there kind of
Swole.
slow. He kind of came
Big.
in there kind of big, though. You feel me? I forgot about that. I forgot to talk about off the camera, but he kind of came in there kind of slow. And everybody started talking about it like, yeah, Lonzo came in here doing what he's supposed to do. Kuzma's on another level. And that's kind of like the thing I've been hearing. Like, it's a pattern, like Kuzma, Brandon Tatum, other like young players, they did they work in the off season, and they should be able to translate that into the new season and become even bigger stars. And so what you
yeah,
think, bro?
maybe I missed something today because I didn't hear about Ingram. And what I did hear and catch that really caught my eye was when Rondo said as soon as he came over there, Kuzma hit him up, and he wanted to go watch some tape with him. He wanted to go into the weight room with him, and he said later that night or a couple of days later, Kuzma hit him up and was like, "Hey, during the pickup game, is this what you talking about?" So that shows me right there, these young men are ready to win championships. And Rondo came out straight up and said, "I'm here for one reason alone." And he
Yeah,
didn't even say what that reason is, but you know what that reason was. And he said,
yeah,
when we don't get it, I'm gonna have to go look myself in the mirror and be like, why didn't that happen? And
man.
I didn't know Rondo was only 32 years old. I thought he
Oh,
was
Oh
like
yeah.
40 years old. Yeah, he
Oh
said
no
that
no no.
too.
40,
He
nah,
was
nah.
he was on the Celtics with all the old people, but he was the young gun over there.
Yeah, that was his beginning years. Yeah,
Yeah, I know he's a young cat, but it was the fact that when he said it, it does look like wear and tear has been on Rondo. He looks like an NBA veteran. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
he looks like he's ready to ball. He ain't about no bullshit, no games. And that's what a lot of these teams right now are missing is veteran point guard leadership. And that's what Rondo is about to bring to this team. And LeBron is about to bring a winning mentality
yeah,
back to LA. And hey, you guys in LA, I'm
yeah.
happy for you to a
I appreciate it.
standpoint that yeah, I just want to see Scotty Rocks and Joey and all y'all Golden State Warrior fans go down. But
Oh yeah,
I'm not
that's
biased.
over.
Yeah, I'm not biased. If it's money to be made with Golden State, it's money to be made. That pay the bills. Sorry. You know what
That's
I mean?
right, as always.
As you should, yeah, for real. And what's even crazier though is that they didn't talk about Ingram, but I could already tell, like just hearing Ingram talk more, he's more comfortable in this role that he's gonna be in. All they got to do is take shots, and I think one of them even said that like all me and Kuz have to do is take shots. Lamar, ball, Rondo, and LeBron just gonna give us the ball.
Well, I've been following the Lakers in the offseason, and I know Lonzo was working, getting bigger. I know Kuzma was working, getting bigger. And I've been seeing Ingram working, coming off the screens, shooting,
Mm-hmm.
working on his set shots, just
Mm-hmm.
working on his game, polishing his game. So
Looking
I'm
good.
excited.
looking
But,
good. But
but
it is what they want you to see, though. It is what they want you to see. But we ain't gonna take it for a grain of salt. We gotta watch them perform before we start laying some 2 units on them. But I think it's gonna get to that point though. We're gonna be dropping 2 units on them though for sure.
yeah, well, just that whole mind state. I know we ain't talking about the Lakers. That's for tomorrow. That's the
Yeah.
big topic. But but we like what we saw though. We like what we saw from media day. We like the
Yeah.
response from LeBron. We like them Lance Stevenson shoes. I don't know if y'all both seen them, but
Hmm.
it's gonna be fly. Some new rules this year. You can wear whatever you want on your feet without being fined. You know what I mean? You see LeBron in them with the new logo on the Lakers jersey. Those Lakers jerseys did look kind of sharp. A lot of these jerseys look fresh. I'm gonna have to upgrade my whole wardrobe and give me some of these new jerseys. Put
Yeah.
Oh
Money
yeah.
Bag right here on the corner of one of ours or something. You know what I mean? So hey, shit, one of the two. But speaking of these new rules, man, what y'all think about that shot clock? So it is happening. It's in effect now. It's passed. New shot clock. When you rebound the ball, 14 seconds.
I mean, it's gonna
Okay.
make the game go faster. It's gonna make the end of the game. You'll get more shots, more action. That's what the people want to see. So I'm all for it. I like more action.
Yeah, and I think a lot of NBA execs and GMs was preparing for it too because they was plugging in a lot of defensive holes that a lot of teams had last year. They were shooting up them blank threes, not getting the rebounds, and it was the next possession. It was kind of making the game boring. So I think it was the right move.
Yeah, I like it too, man. Like I said, it's already in effect in WNBA, and that's what make that game fun to me. And WNBA is a smaller market. When you got a smaller market, not even a smaller market, but now you have rules that you're used to capping in one way of winning in, and you could bring them to another sport that you're pretty good in. That's that's dope. You know what I mean? So I just like it for the aspect of the players are getting faster, they're getting more physical, the game is speeding up, and the only way to keep the game fun is a new shot clock like that. But I know before, Web, you did mention on the shot clock and how it may affect some of these teams, and we are talking about the lane division. These Nets. Oh, not these. Yeah, Nets. Let's go right.
Yeah.
Let's just go right to the Nets. You know what I mean? Because that's what you said affected them to begin with.
So yeah, so I like the Nets this year. I think me and you both were talking about this off camera too, King. I love the Nets this year. Last year they don't have the same team. They have more of a mature team this year, I will say. But last year they were 71% from on the road as an underdog. So that just tells me that they still young. The young people that's still there, the core basically. They're not like a Laker core, but they're like a core on the East basically. And they're ready to move forward, and they plugged in a lot of roles. I think they got Ed Davis. They plugged up and
For
got
Reed,
Fareed. Yeah, they got Fareed, and those
that's
are
a lot
both
of rebounding.
that's a lot of rebounding, bro. How you feel about those two, please? I know you follow Denver back in the day, and Fareed they had to
Oh
get
yeah.
rid of those power forwards. They had way too many, right?
Yep. Well, Ed Davis is my man's. He was in LA, and he's gonna give him a lot of rebounding. Fareed, like you said, is gonna give him a lot of rebounding as well, and that's what they was lacking. So I like those two pickups. And what do you guys think about D'Angelo Russell? I'm not quite sure if I think he's that guy or not.
Mm, I like him for like from like breaking down plays. So I like him to break down plays. He could break down plays. He could break down players. What you think? What you think, King? How you feel about D'Angelo Russell? Not the Clippers. I mean the Lakers one. The Brooklyn Nets one.
Well, I think if the Lakers, I mean not Lakers, but the Nets do make a move right now, Russell is gone. I think he's playing right now.
Mm,
Is he playing for a contract or something like that? He's in his final year. He's playing for that
Yeah.
money right now.
yeah.
So I think if he was to leave, or if they were to pick up Butler, D'Angelo's out the door. But if he stays, I'm so high on this Brooklyn Nets team. I'm gonna tell you all the stats from last year because I got them right in front of me right now. If my phone, not my phone, but my tablet heard me open up. Yeah, they were 14th in points per game,
Mhm.
28th in opponents' points per game, 24th, and it was losing by basically 4 points a game. It was,
Yeah.
the key stat to me that made this team dope to me were they were sixth in pace, and being sixth in pace in the whole league, and you're in the East. That's a key thing that stand out with me, and that's why
Yeah.
I love this team. They are a faster team than almost everybody over there in the East. They are a
Mhm.
West Coast club in the East Coast market. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm heavy favorite on Indiana because they can run up and down the field. I mean, the run up and down the court. That's why I'm a heavy favorite on the Nets because they can run up and down the court. These are ex Blazers. But I'm a big Blazer fan, and how we play, we run. Not the Blazers, but Phoenix. Look at the Ed Davis from LA, from Portland.
Real
Fareed,
Ryan.
Yeah, from Denver, Shabazz Napier. From Portland, where we run. Jared Dudley from the Suns, where they run. They're
Yeah,
gonna run.
yeah,
They're gonna run. They're gonna run. They're gonna run. So you got teams right now with these bigs and slow bigs and people. A lot of these East Coast teams. You got, like I said, Atlanta over there. I have
mm-hmm.
struggling with a young point guard. You got a veteran point guard for these Nets.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks are going to struggle because they don't know if Porzingis is healthy. They drafted Mike Knox. That's the big. Tim Hardaway's never been proven. So these Nets, they're sitting at 29 wins this year.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the total? Is that 29?
29.
They won 29 games.
It went down.
And they won 29 games last. They won 29 last year. They sitting at 29 this year. These Nets will be in the playoffs. And
I think so.
Yeah, to be in these playoffs, they have to get more. Well, no, actually, I'm mistaken.
Like
it's at 30. It's at 31 wins now. It was at 29.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's the number.
The 31. That's 3 more games, 4 more games than they had last year.
Well, if you say they make the playoffs, you think they're going over?
They have to go over.
They have to go over.
They have to go over. And that's my favorite. That's not my favorite. Next to the Indiana Pacers, the Nets in the East is my number one. It's my number one play I'm putting out there. You know what I mean? I love these Nets. I think even if they trade,
you know what? Yeah. If that's what I was gonna say. If you like it that much, then you should jump on it now before they make any moves because it's only going to go up if they trade for Butler, right?
Yeah, for real.
Exactly. I mean,
I don't think they're going to get Butler though. I don't think they're going to get Butler though.
I mean, they have plenty of assets. You know, I mean, you got Hollis Jefferson sitting over there. You got Allen Crabbe
Russell,
over there,
just like you said.
Russell Crabbe. You know what I mean? So they have pieces, and they just signed with. They got 2 veterans that I really like too, Darrell Arthur and Dante Cunningham. You know what I mean? That's another Portland. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about the Nets, but they deal with Portland players a lot. Because then Portland just get that one dude. I can't say his name, like Suckis or whatever. It's spelled crazy. They got somebody over there. I can't say his name, but they got somebody too. Yeah. So I'm high on these Nets, man, and that's the official play for me when it comes to us giving our official plays on Thursday for what we're doing. I'm definitely hammering them Nets. I'm maybe like 2 units on the Nets alone just to cover that 31.
Nice. I like that.
That's a nice play.
That's a real good play.
I know I went long-winded on y'all.
Nah, I really like that. Nah, you know what else I'll add on to that is that, you know, they were 30th in opposing rebounding. So they were making those threes and, I mean, you know, jumping up and shooting those threes, trying to think they were streaky, you know, young team getting all hot. Dinwiddie was pretty good last year. He was pretty good. And then they had the young guy, I think it was Jarrett Allen. He wasn't strong enough in the win, so he wasn't able to get the rebounds. They plugged in, get for Reed and Ed Davis, which is like one of the top rebounders in the league. I love that play, bro. That's a good play. I like them. And then you know what's even crazier? They 71% on the road as an underdog. They open up first week into the new stadium in Detroit. They underdog on that one. I might take the Brooklyn Nets on that. I might take the Brooklyn Nets. They kind of match up against those two on the other side too.
Anything you want to add on that, Skee?
It just all sounds good to me. Y'all breaking it down real lovely. I'm liking what I'm hearing. It's making sense, and I think I'm gonna follow that action.
Yeah, I like it. Like I said, they were ranked 6th in pace last year, man. They only get faster. I expect them to be like top 3 in pace probably by Christmas. If they stay healthy, or if they do make a trade for Butler, they're a fast team. They're gonna be a rebounding team, a fast team. They want to get the ball and get it out. They want to get it down court. I mean, as fast as they can move is what they want to do. So I'm really high on these Nets, man. And I'm almost as high as I am about the Rockets winning the championship. I'm high about these motherfucking Nets right here. But
you know, you got to be.
But let's go also, man. Touch on. See, we were on media day, man. Today, Toronto. Yeah. We got this live, man.
What's he gonna do?
The man came out like unseasoned chicken. Bland. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, the Raptors, the thing is, they had a good offseason because they only gave up, well, although he was their franchise player, they gave up DeRozan. They got Kawhi. If Kawhi stays and if he's the old Kawhi, then okay, they're contenders. But if he doesn't, if he bounces, they can just start the rebuild and they're still straight.
Yeah, I like that. And you know what's even crazier about the Toronto thing is they kind of look like, you know, and they are rolling the dice on Kawhi. You know, they shouldn't even went there. You know what I mean? I feel like they shouldn't even pull the trigger and got rid of DeRozan. He liked the plays. But that's probably me just, being from Compton. I just want to, like, what I'm saying? I want to get a brother a hug almost. He was sad, you know what I'm saying? My boy was sad. My boy was sad. I feel like you should have get a hug, you feel me? I just want to spread love to your world, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I think he looked like a child, man. I was dropped off, and their mama forgot to pick him up today at the media day,
Bro,
bro. Like he looked sad too. Like he looked sad, like he didn't want to be there either. So I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not as high on. I like Toronto though. They got good defense.
you
They were really good last year, and they just got better with Kawhi. He's 5 points better points per game than DeRozan. So I mean, they just got better. But
If he
I don't
plays,
know
you don't know
if
if
he
he's gonna
plays.
play.
if that
But
quad
he
health,
gonna play. He gonna play.
if that quad health, and he can still get you 25, 6, and 4, then
Hmm.
I don't
that's a
think it's a
big.
matter of him being healthy. I think it's just if he's gonna play or not, if he wants to play. But it is a contract year, so he should play.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
and they picked up. Then they got Danny Green also in that trade, and that was more like a friendly pickup. Just
Yeah,
just take just take his little 10 million off the books for the Spurs, but they got a
right.
new coach too. That's what we're not touching on too. You know what I mean? They got Nick Nurse. Well, it's not really a new coach to them. It's the same face, but it's Nick Nurse, their assistant coach. They brought him
Hmm.
up in there. Same system.
Hmm.
I don't know how Kawhi gonna fit over there. You know what I mean? Like we all from the West, and when you
Yeah,
see how he look over there, we know we hyphy. We know we turn up. We know what we do.
yeah,
That's just not our character. So it's obviously when you look at him like that, that's a vibe of showing you like he don't want to be there anymore. That's
Yeah,
that's the look on you have on that guy's face when you see him walking with that girl in Walmart and she pushes in the stroller and you look at him and he looking at you and he looking at you and you like, yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, he ain't got upset, but you know he ain't happy. Like, he don't want like, bro, this ain't my style. It's crapping my whole style. The
I feel
Spurs,
you on that.
the Spurs did some dirty shit, and this is why people out shit on the Spurs earlier. They did some dirty shit. To me, it always been a dirty. It's just been dirty. But they remind me of the Patriots so much in their business practices. The man wanted to go to California. Man, that's a half a day flight, if that. You send this motherfucker all the way to Toronto, out the country, and then not just the country, out the conference. He on the East Coast
I
now.
mean, it is a business move though. We are rivals. We don't mess with the Spurs at all.
nah. Just like Jimmy Butler. They don't want to trade him to the Clippers. He want to go to the Clippers. They ain't trying to trade him to the Clippers. They got to play him like all these times. They trying to trade him to a team they play twice. That's it.
Yeah.
You dig? They ain't trying to do none of that other stuff.
It's a business move, but look, the Raptors ranked fourth in points per game last year. They ranked sixth in defensive per. Average margin of victory is 9, but that's under Dwayne Casey, and the pace is 14. I'm not looking for none
What
of
I
that
was gonna
stuff.
say, wasn't they like one of their best teams as the Raptors
That
last
was
year, or one of their best seasons?
historic. Yeah, that was a
They
historic year.
have 51 wins, and their win total is 55 now. I don't understand why it went up. I mean, they got
No,
Kawhi,
no,
but
they had 59 wins last year. It's at 55.
oh,
It
okay,
went
Oh,
down. It went down for.
mhm. Yeah,
my
they,
I,
bad.
yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I think Lowry needs to go. I think they should have blew the whole thing up. Like I don't like the way Lowry plays. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah, he should have went before DeRozan.
Yeah.
This Toronto team about getting 55 points. You only crowd on Kawhi. It all depends on healthy Kawhi. We don't know. We don't know what we gonna get from Kawhi yet. I
In
mean,
this
so how?
division, that's the best value to win the division, though. If you want to make a bet, I mean, I think the Celtics win it, but it's minus 140. The next up, if anybody else was to win it, I would say it's the Raptors. They're plus 275. What you guys think?
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there because I was gonna wait for Philly because I feel like Philly is gonna be the ones that press the line on Boston more than
Let's go.
Toronto.
Let's
Let's
go
move to
right after
Philly. Let's move to
Go right
Philly.
after this.
So I've been what we've been hearing these last year is just that Marco Fultz like weak, his eyes, his mental state of thought is off. You know what I'm saying? He got the Kevin Love syndrome. You know what I mean? He's just going through it, right? I don't think that was the case. I think it was really he wasn't playing. Soon as they put him in, he dropped the triple double, and they stopped playing him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of feel. I feel like he was off a little bit last year, but you got to give him the time. He was young. He was 19. He was a teenager. You got to give him time. You got to mold him. You can't
Wasn't
just
he
be
hurt?
like, hey, we got to play. We got a team. He was hurt, but they were just saying that stuff because he was like going through like the motions. And it's really one of those things that's not out there, but behind closed doors, they're saying that it's kind of like mess around his mental. He was kind of like feeling some type of way, and then
I
they
mean,
didn't really manage them right. They didn't really manage them right. I feel, so I feel like this year they got an idea like, look, we really need you, and they not getting LeBron. They're not getting LeBron. I think they were banking on LeBron. They're not getting LeBron. Boom. Plan B. Let's go with Marco Fultz, and I think he's gonna do good this year, man. I feel like I'm really optimistic. Maybe I'm just optimistic, but I think Marco Fultz is gonna do good. And if he
Yeah,
does do good, bring that triple double mentality. They look like the Lakers on the East almost. You know what I mean? With
I'm
just a
gonna
center, they
disagree
look. I would. The
because
only reason why is because they got a big man that could get like Ben Simmons, and they got somebody that's shifty. I'm not saying he's Lonzo or he's Rondo or Rondo, but you
you
know
think they got better this year.
I think they will get better if he plays to the ability. You know what I mean? Like I think it's all up to him though. And I'm banking on him right now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like I'll bank on him in this point.
Well, I think the Sixers got worse.
Mhm.
I mean, they brought back JJ Redick and they added Wilson Chandler. He's versatile, and they brought Muscala, but they
So
lost Bellinelli and they lost Ilyasova. That's
mhm.
some shooting right there. That's major shooting. And that's what the Sixers need. They needed more of that. Ben
Yeah,
Simmons needs shooters around him. He don't need
yeah.
to have shooters taken away. And they had like one of their best years last year too. And they got how many wins did they have?
52.
Yeah, they had
52.
52, and their total went up. It's 54 now. I don't think they got better this year. I think they got worse.
Yeah, I gotta chime in too because Bellinelli and Ilyasova lost. That's big. That was their shooters. Even though Wilson Chandler, you know what I mean, he's a nice wing, he's a nice compliment, but he's not. That's not it. I mean, they was at pace. They pace was fourth in the league last year. You expect that same to be the same pace with Ben Simmons, who we know can't shoot, and then with Zaire Smith. I mean, how much run is he really gonna get the rookie out there? You know what I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the same team. And if you telling me you lost your shooters, that's all you telling me as an NBA capper and as a fan of the game that you plan on going inside more than you plan on going outside.
And
You're not really relying
you
on
see,
the
you
shooters
see
that
what
much.
happened in the playoffs. They
Yeah.
got shut down. You need them shooters. You got
Exactly.
exposed.
You got shut down with those shooters. I'm saying that I feel like Marco Fultz added to the bunch that they probably lost. He probably could bring what they never had. So I think that's the whole key ingredient of their success this year. Is all in is really in Markel Fultz's hands. And if they give him like the opportunity to shine like that, I think he'll show them. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's the case because I feel like he was doing good in Washington, right? He was making all the headlines. He was ahead of Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball was balling. I think
I was
that
never
Marco
big on
Fultz,
him, but he was doing his
he
thing.
was balling. He was balling. I'm a Pac-12 guy. I be watching it. He was balling. And I was looking at him like, dang, he gonna go to the next level in ball too. I hope the Lakers get him. At one point, I was thinking that too. I was like, man, I hope the Lakers get him. He just needs to polish up his defense. Man, I don't know. I feel y'all
Looking
though.
at
I
him
feel
right now.
y'all.
Do you still feel that way? Do you still feel that you wish you had Markel Fultz on the Lonzo
Never,
Ball?
never, 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 never. But the whole key to that though, the whole key to that is that I'm with y'all on the Ilyasova. Ilyasova is a big addition for Milwaukee Bucks. I think that elevates them too. So I feel like them losing him defensively and his little, I think 39% from the field or whatever he was doing is a loss. That's a loss for sure. But you can't a young triple double shifty move player like he's shifty. He like he ain't Kyrie shifty, but he moves through the crowds. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he plays. He's like it's natural to him.
Well, my biggest issue with how they approached or how they went about the draft, they had their player already. They had Mikal Bridges from Villanova. They had him.
I don't know why I'm going to cut you off. I don't know why. As soon as I seen that trade, I was cheering for it. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly what they need. And then all of a sudden they trade. I'm like Zaire Smith, not shitting on Zaire Smith. I'm like,
yeah, he's good.
he don't fit that system to me.
No,
Nah,
they had their player. What? I don't know what they're doing there.
yeah, I think they were. I don't know what they were thinking. I think they really were banking on LeBron. I really believe they were banking on LeBron. They really felt like we just won a Super Bowl. We about to get LeBron. Nah, you know what I mean? I already knew what it was with LeBron
But they
because
was like trying to get LeBron, and then Embiid was like trolling LeBron at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like LeBron, as soon as you do that shit, he just see immaturity. He a
Yeah,
grown ass man. You know what I mean? We grown ass man. There's certain things that we just don't play with. So that's just a sign right there. Oh, this ain't the mature team that I think I want to go to. So LeBron was like, man, fuck all that. You can just see it. You know what I mean? But
right.
speaking about everybody, like So we agree right now that Philly
Yeah.
under 54 maybe. Or we gonna wait till Thursday and
I
actually
like
put a
under
play on that?
54. You know what? I think I'm willing to jump on that. But
Oh,
yeah, I think I'm willing to get on that.
All right, just make sure you jot that down. Unless you
I'll
take it
let you
before now, yeah,
know
but
when
yeah,
I make it official.
for sure, for sure. What about you, Will?
I can't do it just because they was, number 2 in defense last year, you know what I'm saying, with that team. So I can't do it. I can't pull the trigger on that one. I can't pull the trigger on that. I respect y'all play though, that's for sure. I
An-
respect y'all play.
Another team who was banking on getting LeBron James, but didn't get LeBron James, and they when they got a new coach, David Fizdale. That's the New York Knicks. What do y'all think about the Knicks over there with Porzingis today at media day saying that he don't know when his return will be, and they're not gonna rush a 7-footer back any faster from a knee surgery. So this is a lottery team again.
Yeah. I'll touch on that. They won what, 31 games last year? And Porzingis was it 31?
29.
Yeah.
They
29,
won
yeah.
29. Oh,
Even
Porzingis
worse.
was a big part of every single one of those wins. And if he's not going to play, or you don't know if he's coming back this year, I don't know how many wins they're getting. I don't know how they're going to get 29. Kevin Knox is a good player, good two-way. Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson is good defender. He's holding down the paint. He's blocking everything. But I don't really like the rest of the team too much.
Yeah. I can't see it with this team either. I mean, I'm looking at the lineup right now. They have Emmanuel Mudiay at probably backup point guard, or starting point guard against Trey Burke. I don't know how's that going to work. I don't know about Tim Hardaway Jr. Is he going to show up this year or is he not going to show up? Because he was like all over the place last year. I don't know anything about this team. Kevin Knox, I think, is probably the only good bright spot. He did play good in the summer league, just like you said, but. I'm not really. I'm low on this team, but I think it's a rebuild because, like you said, David Fizdale is like a add on. That's a
Yeah, and
must.
they added him because LeBron respects him a lot, so they figured they add him on. The Knicks isn't about. Everybody say Knicks is about the. It's the owner. It's the owner. It's the owner. Yeah, it's the owner, but it's a culture over there in New York too, and the culture is they haven't been the best in the past 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? When Patrick Ewing walked away, because that was even the draft everybody said was rigged. It was fixed for the Knicks to win it. This Knicks franchise, man, has just been.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
can't. I don't, I
I
don't,
don't
that's
want to
just
touch
how
on
that's
it,
just
but I
how I
locked
said.
in.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say I locked in at under 54, minus 120 at UWager.
That's right.
Yeah, this Knicks franchise, man. I'm looking at these teams in the East. It's what 15 teams in the East, and I'm gonna name. This is all the teams that could beat the Knicks this year. Boston gonna beat the Knicks with defense because they're a top defensive team.
Mhm.
Toronto gonna
Yeah.
beat them because they gonna beat the Knicks at every position the Knicks put on the court. Toronto is better at every position. Brooklyn is gonna run on the Knicks because they're faster. They can rebound. With no Porzingis up there and no proven Tim Hardaway and these young shooting guards and young swings they have, it's gonna do too much. Indiana is gonna be a too fast of a team. Milwaukee, the Bucks. I mean, I can go down a list of why everybody's gonna be able to beat New York this year. It's nothing that
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this New York team. Like every time I match them up to anybody, I see nothing but the other team beating the Knicks.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah,
see.
it's not much to like in New York, but if you're looking to bet on the squad, you're gonna have to catch them in a good spot against a team on a bad spot, and just
Definitely.
probably plug your nose, hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be definitely Kevin Knox showing this summer to see like, hey, if we could add somebody to Kevin Knox, and that's pretty much how this season gonna be going for the Knicks. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. The Knicks. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If he can stay healthy, because he had health concerns too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So say if he get hurt and Porzingis, that's it. Like that's what I'm saying. You would have drafted a player who has who. I mean, he's a great player. He balled out in summer league too. But at the same time, he has health concerns. So and you already have a
Yeah,
big man with health concerns.
Yeah.
What are you guys building over there? Then you have a point guard with health concerns. Like this is like a team that should be all put in emergency fucking hospital. Just put them all in beds, run them all side by side. You know what I mean? Because this is hey, New York, ER. Y'all motherfuckers need life support. Y'all need pump some life into your team. You need ownership. Man, tear
let,
down. Man, y'all need
let me ask you a
something over
question,
there.
bro. I think their win total is pretty similar to the Bulls. We touched on the Bulls the last time.
But that's why I'm telling you, even teams like the Bulls are gonna beat the Knicks. Teams
Yeah,
like
they are.
The Miami,
Yeah.
who have nobody, we think, but with just a veteran leader like Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade, are going to beat the Knicks. Like I
I
don't
They
see.
agree.
might. I think they might
That
get Jimmy Butler. I think they might get Jimmy Butler.
the Knicks.
Miami. Miami. I
Oh,
think Miami might get Jimmy Butler. They get Jimmy Butler. They defense going crazy.
well,
They
I'm
I
looking
don't
at this
know.
under 29, and it's looking mighty appealing.
Yeah, I don't see
Mm.
30 games. I don't see how. I don't see who they're going to
Mm-mm.
beat. Only
Nah.
team I could possibly see the Knicks beating or having solid games with is going to probably against the Kings. The Knicks
Yeah.
against the Kings games,
Yeah.
or the teams who already done trade all their pieces. Say if the Timberwolves get rid of Butler, they don't get too much back for them. They probably have a nice matchup
Yeah.
with them. Even the Dallas Mavericks,
Yeah.
they probably have some, but that's about it.
Maybe
Like I
not
don't see.
Dallas. Nah, Dallas might smash on them. I
Hey,
think they
yeah,
probably
I
be.
told you.
eh, Yeah, Dallas might smash on them. They tall. You look at their starting five, they're tall, man. They're pretty tall. But for the smash the Knicks, I know for sure. I think when we catch those Charlotte games against the Knicks, probably take Charlotte. Charlotte probably smash the Knicks because they got Tony Parker and they got that cohesion that you
Oh
guys are
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
I,
Yeah, like that'll be a good way of
I,
going against the Knicks too.
Speaking of that, today at media day, when I seen Parker go up there and talk, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk about with Skee too. Remember when I had touched on it? Parker went over there because of Batum. You got Jordan. It's a coach
Yeah,
that he already familiar with. That's what makes Charlotte even more appealing. You know what I mean? Because it looks
yeah,
like even the Knicks can't beat Charlotte. You
yeah.
know
He's
what I mean?
comfortable over there.
Yeah,
It's veteran leadership. This Knicks team has no veteran leadership. Where is it
yeah.
coming from? So even the veterans that they do have is always hurt. You can't vet me. I've been playing longer than your career. I mean, you've been on the bench half the time I've been in the league. I've been here 2 years and you've been hurt three. You know what I mean, so you
Right,
can't
Yeah,
tell me nothing.
right.
yeah,
But on to the cream of the crop, man. This is the last scene for us, right? These Boston Celtics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics. Yeah, that's it.
I'll let y'all break it off. Who want to start this one?
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Wayne.
Ski. Oh, for sure. I got you. I got you. I've been letting you do it this whole time. Been taking the back seat, man. Let me not just play. All right. So, hey, you know how it is about Boston, bro. They automatically gonna win the division because they got the best coach in the division. We just gonna leave it right there. They got the best coach in the division. They might just win it just off of that. And
GM too.
and the
GM
best
too.
GM too. Yeah, you gotta add that too. So I think they're number two in defensive efficiency or something around there. There's something like high up there in defensive rating. And
Uh huh.
one of the things they talked about today, I think it was Semi Ojeleye. I like Semi Ojeleye because I'm a super SMU basketball fan, right? So Semi Ojeleye, he comes on, he got a crazy messed up haircut, bruh, looking like the Wakanda Challenger in the beginning of the movie,
I
bruh.
gotta check that out. I gotta check that
Gotta
out.
check it out, bro. It's gonna be on the media day picture, so it's gonna be all year. We're gonna be able to see it all year. So y'all go see those Celtics media day pictures. He looks crazy, but he said something that was good though. That he knows his role is that the only way he's gonna get on there is by his versatility on defense. He's really versatile on defense. Got an NBA body already coming in out of rookie. So I like them. Not only are they just super big enough, Tatum saying that he's super special. I heard I think that one of the twins, I forgot his name, Marquise or Marcus, whichever one he is. He said like, he's tough. He coming in, he knew he was special from the get, and he was a little nervous, but he ready now, training with Kobe, just like Kuzma was. I think all those people that train with Kobe is not just a coincidence that LeBron and all those people did good after the Olympics. You train with Kobe, he started picking at everything that you could do. I think I even seen Giannis talk about it, and he said he made him shoot 300 shots, and he told him that he showed up to the court 3 hours early, and Kobe brushed him off when he said it and stuff. So, I think they really gonna come out and do good this year. I think those type of players that do that type of consideration in the offseason are gonna do good. And it's all down the line on Boston. We can talk about all of them. They re-signed Marcus Smart. I know you like Marcus Smart. Ski, what you think about that?
Yeah, Marcus Smart is a good player, especially just for them. Like he's a big part of their system. He does his job. He makes the big play when it matters. So I like Marcus Smart staying there.
Mm-hmm.
And Celtics are just, I mean, they stayed the same. They were great last year. They're going to be better this year. They get Kyrie back. They get Hayward back. They're going to be great over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing with Boston with me is they scored 104 points a game. They won a
Yeah,
low. They
they
won a
slow it
low.
down.
Yeah, they 20th in points, but they were
Yeah.
three in the points per only allowing 100 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus Smart, like he signed for that 4 years, 52 million. and he's not gonna get much court time. He was averaging less than what 25, 30 minutes last year. He's not gonna
Hmm.
get that much with Kyrie and with that rotation over there, especially the way Rozier showed up in Rozier.
See, that's my thing. They need to trade somebody there. They need to make a move and just makes one of the other positions better.
And that
You
was
know,
my next
I,
thing. Let me cut you off,
my fault.
Wham.
Go ahead,
Let me
bro.
get this point across. That's one of my reasons too with Kyrie. Ainge is a smart GM. Yeah, Kyrie is a proven veteran. He's a champion. You want somebody like that on your team. But if you could get rid of Kyrie and still pick up more assets, and then you got these younger assets, you got proven people like Rozier who just showed himself. You just signed Marcus Smart back, guys that you know you can fill these role because they already filled them. Kyrie is the biggest name on the block to me when I'm looking at the Boston Celtics. He can go.
Right.
He's expendable as
Mhm.
quickly as possible. And if that's what to the Knicks, for hey, I think Boston would take a hurt Porzingis for the time being. Shit, let him
I
sit.
agree.
We
I
don't we
agree
don't need
one
him right
hundred
now.
percent.
We don't
But I
need
don't
him
think
right
the
now.
Knicks are gonna give up Porzingis. But I for sure agree to give up Kyrie. He's the one that needs to go. They got Terry Rozier. He just proved himself. Why you gonna put him on a bench or get rid of Rozier? You can get the most value for Kyrie and
Mhm.
just bolster your roster.
I was thinking that too at first, and then I looked up their stats. Dude, they're trash at assists, at passing the ball. They're like 21st at assists last year, and I think a lot of that has to do with them not having Kyrie. So they may have been like looking at that stat. You know, everything is all stat driven now. They're probably looking at that stat like, man, we can't really get rid of Kyrie. We got to see if he can really gel with all these people yet, because they ain't really play together yet. You know, all of them. So
But
they
truth
probably
is,
just gonna.
they still
That's
got
probably what they would
they
think.
got Tatum over there. They just drafted the kid Robert Williams from with Texas A&M, and he was supposed to be a draft selection the year before, I think it was. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
they got pieces. They got pieces, and they just signed. They said they signed a bird that binds back. These
Yeah.
Celtics, I'm not even looking at the team wise because what they have on paper, they can put any rotation out there they want. This is gonna be a team that can just, Irvin ain't feeling too good today, let him sit. Hey, whatever. If he don't trade nobody, let him sit. But I don't see Danny Ainge not making moves. He's gonna watch he's gonna watch what everybody else doing. And I don't be surprised if Kyrie is in a Knicks uniform next year, or maybe in a shit, who knows? He could be in a Charlotte Hornets uniform next year for Kimbo Walker. Who know what Danny Ainge may pull off? I love
We didn't
Boston.
think that Kyrie was even going to be in a Celtic uniform.
No,
Right.
no, you don't see that shit. The shit he pull off, you don't see K. You didn't see that big three coming. And what
Mhm.
better? What's better than in basketball than the L.A. Lakers versus the Boston fucking Celtics? What's
Kyrie
better?
versus LeBron. Oh
Kyrie
man,
versus LeBron. It just makes sense. It just seems so storybook, and that's kind of the reason why I think they're gonna tease us, and then they're gonna just swipe it under the rug, and then it's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something different, bro. And then after that, it's gonna be like, all right, we really anticipate now. They just did this over this side, and they just did this on this side, and it's really gonna happen. I think that's kind of how it's gonna work.
so let me ask you guys. Now that we're like at the end of the division, we got
Yeah.
the Celtics minus 140, and we got the Raptors plus 275. I didn't even really consider the Sixers, so I didn't write down their odds. Wham! I know you like the Sixers,
I like the Sixers, bro. I
but
think they might be closer than the Raptors. I think they definitely closer than the Raptors on the odds. I bet.
what you think, King?
I think the Sixers are probably closer, but it depends. Like I said, with the Toronto Raptors, it all depends on their superstar, the man they traded for, their superstar.
So let's say he plays to his potential.
Hmm.
There's gonna be Toronto, Boston, and my sleeper team, Indiana, battling it out for to go up and come out the East. It's gonna be
Do,
those three teams.
do you think the Raptors with Kawhi playing like that are good enough to beat the Celtics?
No,
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 No. So
I
then
don't.
the Celtics minus 140 should be like a
it's a lock almost. It ain't a
yeah.
lock. It ain't
But
a
but
lock,
but
but it's the closest thing to it. The reason why you gotta lean that way is just because the coach. It's just because the coach. That's the
it's
The
it's
defining
not.
coach,
deciding
the
factor.
To me, it's
roster,
not. It's
everything.
not. That's my whole thing. It's not even about the coach. It's about if you lose a man, it's next man up, and that's how their
Yeah.
mentality is over there. So and they built for that. You don't have. This is a bench. You don't even have to question their bench. It's just like
Right.
their bench could be the starting five for the fucking the Atlanta Hawks right now. That could be the bench. Their bench could start for the Knicks. Their bench could start for a lot of these teams out here. The Kings. You know what I mean?
True.
So when you look at this team, this Boston, they built from top to bottom, and I mean from top to bottom, from ownership to GM to coach, the starting five. to fucking training staff, to everybody. You know what I mean? They got their pieces back, saying they're healthy and ready to go. So I don't call nothing a lock at all.
Oh,
But at
I
the
was just
same
gonna
time,
say that too. I was just gonna say that too.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna put that out there. I don't call nothing a lock,
No,
but if
but
I
at
was
the
to lock in a bet, I would lock that one in.
yeah,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
I was to lock in, like you said, if I was to take any team from the Eastern Conference winning 60 games this year, it would be Boston. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed.
That would be the one team from the East who
Yeah.
I could see winning 60 games. Do I think Boston's going to win a championship, or do I think it's going to be Boston and LA? No, I think it's going to be Boston and the Rockets for the championship this year. But hey, I don't want to argue with these gentlemen. The show's almost over.
You
This
know,
show's
if
over.
it was them, no, I'm saying I'm taking the Celtics.
Over
I gotta throw
Boston
it out
or the
there.
Rockets?
I gotta
Yeah,
throw it out there.
I like the Celtics too. I'll take that out there. I'll put that out there too. I ain't saying it's a lock or anything. That's crazy. They could, Gordon Hayward died, and his
Yeah, yeah.
career almost died in 5 minutes. So we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I gotta go. I gotta go with the Celtics with you.
Hey King,
What's
it's
up?
one question I gotta ask you.
What's that, brother?
We was talking about the Hawks the other day, and you said you don't like them to win too many games, and then we're talking about the Knicks today, and you're not too high on the Knicks. You don't like them to beat anybody. Which team you think is better?
The Knicks, because the Knicks actually have a superstar that we just don't know when he'll come out to play. They have a better draft. They have a better team
Let's
already. You
let's
gotta
say he
hold on. You
don't
gotta.
play.
But
Let's say
say
he don't
okay.
play.
Say he don't play. You still got my Knox. You don't know what Knox gonna bring you. You don't
I,
know if Knox and Timmy can stay. But when you look at this Atlanta team, you got a young who we know can't really guard right now. He's expected to shoot good, but he doesn't have any good support. So
Yeah.
what? And you have him leading your team, and he's gonna be the leader of your team. I don't see. You know, what I mean,
Do,
the Knicks.
do you
The
like
Knicks is
both of the
better,
win
but they can still
totals?
lose.
Not as a pick. You don't got to
23.
pick them, but would you lean under for both of them?
I would lean under more for the Knicks than I would for the Hawks.
More for the Knicks. I
'Cause-
like the Knicks one the most. I'm looking at the Knicks under, and I'm looking at that Celtics to win division.
Yeah, and the only reason why I like the Knicks more because Knicks is they're injury prone right now, and with those,
And their roster is not deep. If somebody goes down, they're gonna have trouble.
trouble.
exactly.
They're gonna be picking up from the G League for sure.
They look. The Knicks are injured at almost every position. They lose. The point guard get hurt. They back at their bench point guard, and we saw what's his name, Nicotina, nigga something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, Nick, yeah. And I said Nicotina like Andre Nicotina. They put a phone in your butt. It's a booty call. Nah, but you know what I mean. We old school. We old school. But anyway, we gonna clown and joke around tomorrow, man. But yeah, if I was to put it up my money on it right now, my I'll say under 29 for the Knicks. I mean, 23 games in Atlanta is manageable. Shit, you get a couple of hurt teams, somebody trades a pieces. 23 games really not that many in the
Nah,
NBA to actually win. You know what I mean? Shit, you can get that. You can win 5 games in the last week of the season because teams just don't give a fuck no more. You know what I mean? They already get made. They clinched.
Right.
So that's the.
right.
But tomorrow the big day. Tomorrow I take on both of these guys, both of these Laker fans, and we talk this Pacific Division tomorrow. You know, so
Yes,
I'm
sir.
the boy King Real and Wham OG. Let the people know where to find you at, brother.
Hey man, y'all can find me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter all day at Trotwam, TROTWAM, Money Gang Sports. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my co-host, DJ Big Boss. Shout out to King Rail. Shout out to Skee. Shout out to Red Girl. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for missing out, everybody. Love y'all too. What about you, Skee? What's good with you?
Oh yeah, I know. Y'all can find me on Twitter at Ski Profit. I'm on there all day. Hit me up.
For sure. And I'm King Real. And before I get out of here, I do want to give a shout out to two members of the Money Gang. That's Mr. Kobe Valentine, who been on fire. When I say on fire with these NFL props, the man is on fire. I know before today, I think
Fuego.
he was 19-5 in NFL props. So make sure you guys go follow Mr. Kobe Valentine. He on Twitter. He part of the Money Gang. You can't find him by his name. He's tested hashtag Money Gang or hashtag SPR. He'll be up there somewhere. And also a shout out to our sister, Miss Red Girl. Her videos been fire. Everybody been loving it and eating it up. Man, you two keep up the good work. We are so proud of you guys, and proud and privileged to have you guys be a part of the Money Gang. Until tomorrow, I'm your man King Real, signing off. God bless, and I'll see y'all. Deuces.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.